this is a serious recording. In a way, this recording deals with the state of race relations in America today. And is it just me, Willard? Are there very few recordings that deal with these issues?
You know, it's interesting, Brett, because you know, we had that conversation with Archie Shepp recently, and Archie Shepp remarked that to his, and I suppose his generation's dismay, because I hear the same thing when I talk to Randy Weston, to their dismay, they don't feel like today's artists have the same sense of African American rights, human rights consciousness as they did when they were coming along. And you know, along those same lines, I was just at a beautiful event earlier this week at the Library of Congress where they introduced Max Roach's enormous collection. And you look through some of the examples that they put on display, and you see that Max Roach is someone who was always politically tuned up and always aware of what was going on around him, and made efforts to reflect the music, to have the music reflect the times that he was coming up in. You know, I'm feeling the same kind of thing from Bobby Watson's brand new recording, Check Cashing Day. And so, you know, you're right, Brett. This is a bit of a rarity, an occasion when an artist is reflecting a political point of view. So,
Bobby, what was the response to your fellow musicians when you described this project and the concept to them?
You mean the ones on the record?
Yeah.
Oh, they were all down for it, you know. And, you know, some of the friends I bounced it on were like, man, you got to be careful. And I was like, I don't care, you know. It's like
careful of what?
I don't know. I mean, it's like Glenn says, you're never going to fix what you can't face. You know, as a jazz musician, we're never going to fix what we can't face. If you can't play at a certain key, or, I mean, hard truth are what it's about. I mean, they tried to tell Martin them that, okay, you're not slaves anymore, so what do you want? You know, so now we got a black president, so what do you want? No. It's still on. It may have changed forms, and we have a lot more freedom. We can travel freely. We can eat where we want, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Many successful things. But I think the struggle has gotten more subtle, and people have asked me, why didn't you include, like, say, women's rights, gay rights, bullying, Latino immigration? Well, those are other records, actually. Because I'm just dealing with,
exactly. You know, you could do a series of recordings on all of those issues.
Yeah.
By themselves.
I'm dealing with the struggle of the black folks and what we came through, and there's so much rich history that our young people don't know about, and that I'm still learning about. I mean, I'm amazed at how much I don't know. You know, and a few years ago I learned about Major Taylor, the first cyclist, superstar in the world, and he was like traveled all over the world before Lance Armstrong, everything, you know, and just so many things that our culture has contributed to this country, and how much I get full, Willard, but how much we've been our moral compass, and through our sacrifice have brought this country to where it is today, and made them face the reality. And this record is not something asking for something except to think and try to face the truth of our history. And even though we had nothing to do with it, I mean, I was in Dallas and they had a Holocaust museum, you know, and I'm like, man, who would think in Dallas? And it was like right across the street from where Kennedy got shot. And so there's all kinds of things I've been noticing, and I just think that, you know, we shouldn't be ashamed and we shouldn't be afraid to put it out there what the black folks have been through.